10 things what you should not do in America. Really interested to see what these 10 things are going to be. And when I do go to America, what should I not be doing? Yeah, let's jump straight into this and see what we got.
So today I thought it would be fun if we looked at 10 things you really should not do if you go to America.
I really don't like when people do that.
It's factoring in surprise paying for things, including tipping
Okay.
and taxes. And I'm also going to throw parking in there. Parking is actually really expensive in America.
What?
Yes, when you go to pay for something in America, the VAT, which we have in Europe, is not included in the sales price. And
Wait, there's even sales tax afterwards on parking as well?
they call it sales tax. So you might go to buy a top that's $10, and when you go to pay for it, it's actually $10.60. It depends on the state, but the sales tax is different everywhere. And this is so normal in America that it can be unusual for Americans to see us struggle with the concept.
Okay, how are you not getting this?
But things are more expensive than you think they're going to be, so just be aware of that. Also, tipping, as much of you...
To be fair, I see the American point of like, why are you so confused? But like, it would only be bad if I had cash. Right, so if I had cash and I'm trying to total up the amount and it comes to more than what I thought, I'd be like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, what's going on? But if I had a card, then it's no problem, really. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you'll get used to it.
Guys, no, tipping is something I've struggled with for sure. And you have to tip in America.
Right,
if you're
yeah.
getting, like, food off somebody.
You know, sir, tipping is customary.
Not in fast food places. This is where the... comes in. But yes, you have to tip a waiter or waitress, or you have to tip somebody who does your nails. Basically somebody who performs a service for you, because as I understand it, they're not paid very much at all and rely on your tips. It's a very unusual system for a European to understand, but it is what it is. So
yeah, coming from someone that does it, it's not normal to tip. I would really struggle in America thinking of who do I tip, who do I not tip, blah, blah, blah. But you guys will help me with that anyway. So, yeah, so hopefully I don't come across rude when I go to America and I'm not tipping certain people that I think that I shouldn't tip, but I should be tipping.
visiting there, just get on
We'll
good
figure
ship
out.
Tip.
Oh, I like that very much.
The next thing you need to not forget to do is bring your ID everywhere. And this is the case even if you're 50 years of age, because I've seen old people get asked for their ID.
Huh?
So basically what you guys have explained to me is that the people who sell you alcohol are liable to be prosecuted if you're under the age of 21.
Yeah, but if you're 50 years old, it's quite obvious you're 50 years old, right? They're still getting ID'd at 50 years old.
Which, by the way, is way too old. It should be 18. Just my thoughts.
Well, nobody asked you, Ellen.
So everywhere asks you for ID.
I bet
even
they
if
do it
you
before
look
21.
over the age of 21, because they're all just, they don't want to get put in jail and stuff. Or actually,
Right.
it's probably have to pay a fine. That's probably worse. A couple of days in the slammer, you can handle it, am I right? Don't ask me to pay $100 unnecessarily. I don't actually know it's $100, but I gotta imagine it's steep. So you have to bring your passport or your driving license or whatever around with you, which is a little bit of safety concern, but you just have to do that over there. The next
Wait, what do you mean safety concern? To be fair, I carry around my my driving license always anyway.
next one is a little bit, it's a bit, I didn't think I'd ever talk about this on a public forum, but it's just something you need to know, and maybe it applies more to the lady viewers than the male viewers.
Right?
In America, their loos have really high
Oh.
water. The water comes up really high.
Oh, wait. Oh, I thought she was going to say doors. Like, you know the gaps underneath the doors in there. Wait, what do you mean water?
Maybe it applies more to the
Wait,
lady
what?
viewers than the male viewers.
Brace yourself!
In America, their loos have really high water. The water comes up really high in the loo. Also, in a lot of public restrooms, they're not, well,
Does that mean there's a lot of splashback?
they're not so much sterile a lot of times. In America, you're going to need to learn to hover above.
Wait, you guys got dirty toilets? What is that a thing? Like, just America's just full of dirty toilets? Never make skin to object contact in rush. Wait, how are you going to sit on the toilet?
The loo seat rather than make contact with it with your arse. And there's a couple of reasons for this, because it could be gross to sit on, and also because a lot of times the lavatories in America automatically flush, so you're sitting on it, and unbeknownst to you, you get a little bidet. Oh my! And that water splashes right up because it's only like a couple of inches from the surface.
Yo, what is going on with these toilets, bro? America, what is going on? Bro, I got big door gaps. I got hover. I'm getting splashback. I'm getting random flushes. What is going on, man?
Don't sit on the seat. Moving along, I suggest you don't tease anybody you don't know very well. American people are some
Wait, this is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. You don't tease random people in any country, right?
of the nicest people in the world. They are so friendly and really, really welcoming. And when you get to know American people, you'll find that they're just some of the nicest people in the whole entire world.
Right.
You already said that.
However, there is a lot more people in America, and therefore a lot more people who get very quickly and easily offended by things.
Okay.
So the Irish culture of slagging people off, aka teasing them to kind of establish your boundaries with them, is not so much a go-to when it comes to American people. You can definitely slag off your friends who are American, or
Yo, if you're going to random people and you're going, yo, you have ugly ass hair, bro, you're not gonna expect them to be nice, man.
people you've gotten to know better. But there's also a possibility in America that people will be offended by things if they are that way inclined. Some people in America are very sensitive. Some people everywhere are. America's just bigger, so there's more of them.
People are strange creatures.
I found when I get to know an American, it's fine to say something sarcastic and they know I'm joking because they know what I'm like. But if it's somebody I don't know, they
Right.
won't necessarily pick up on the fact that I'm joking right away. And I think that's to do with accent and demeanor and just all these tiny micro things that go on when you're talking to somebody new. So yeah, when you first meet somebody, maybe don't use too much dry humor or slag off their hairstyle or whatever. Just wait to get to know them. It's probably fine, but there's also a tiny chance that you're gonna get your head kicked in. So don't do that.
Yeah, you know what? I'll be very surprised if that isn't everywhere in the world, though. I'll be very surprised if you just randomly meet someone you're like, oh, wow, your outfit's terrible. Your hair is trash. Like, bro.
And we don't want that to happen, do we?
The next thing, building on my point with the last one, is do not be shy. American people are super friendly and they're inclined to talk to you when you're in a queue or when you're just out and about. And this is one of
Right.
my favorite things about American people. They'll just start talking to you out of nowhere.
Just
Don't
randomly.
be surprised if they want to know what you're up to, how your trip is going, stuff like that. That's just how the American people converse. Also, don't take it too personally. They don't necessarily want to be your best friend. They're just being pleasant.
Being
just having
friendly.
A nice
Aye.
day and hoping that you have a nice day too.
Have a nice day.
The next one seems
Yeah, I hope they're not saying it like that, bro. I'm not replying them.
obvious when you've been to America, but when I hadn't been to America, I definitely didn't know this so much. Don't assume everything is close enough to get around in a quick space of time. Don't underestimate how massive America is.
It's
You cannot
massive.
just get around fast. If you go to one state, you mightn't even get to see the whole state. Pretty much everywhere I've
Yeah,
gone
that's
so far on
mental.
trips to America is places I'm gonna have to go back to because I did not get to see the whole of the places.
Do you know what's crazy? I think before I started watching like these American videos a few years ago, I was like thinking, oh, I'm gonna go to America and I'm gonna go to Miami, Las Vegas, California, and I'm gonna see all the things, and New York, right? Not realizing how big America was. Bro, I'm apparently in a space of like a week, 2 weeks, was gonna go from New York to all the way to Las Vegas, man. So I don't know how I was gonna do it, but
Most states are like little countries, and driving from one end to another is a lot. Like, they're actually bigger than my whole country. You could drive from one side of Ireland to the other
oh my
side
god,
of
Ireland's
in a day.
tiny,
No hassle. But not so in American states.
and I live in England, and I'm saying it's tiny.
The next thing is don't expect most American people to know anything about your country. Now, regular viewers of this channel are going to be pretty educated about a lot of stuff about Ireland,
Right?
but the layman won't necessarily know diddly anything about Ireland. A lot of people assume it's in Britain. Some people think we're at war. Some people think we
Wait,
don't
what?
really talk English here.
Apparently you don't.
And some people have never even heard of Ireland. That's a legitimate thing. They definitely don't know about the intricacies of the history
Isn't there like a crazy amount of number, like 30, 50 million Irish Americans in America though?
or the politics or anything like that. So just don't get mad at people for not knowing stuff. Because of pop culture, TV, films and stuff like that, we're all pretty up on our awareness of what's going on in America and current affairs.
The apocalypse is nigh.
What has gone on historically. But Americans, because America is so big, spend a lot of time preoccupied by America. And
Right.
the majority of Americans
I'm getting the point here. America knows America, and the rest of the world knows America. Sick.
never even leave their country because they don't really need to, because they have everything there. You should still travel. I mean, it's good fun to travel, so, you know, get your passport. But my point is, don't get upset if somebody said something incorrect to you. Take that opportunity to gently educate them, maybe, or just nod and smile if you're not arsed. This leads on to my next point. Just because you speak English, don't necessarily use terms that you'd use in your own country. Alter your language. So, for example...
See, this will be my problem, right? Because I stream all the time on Twitch, and I'm getting so many of you guys coming to my streams recently. And even some of you have said, wow, like, English slang, like British slang is really funny or something. So, like, I'm saying a lot of words that you guys might not be, like, understanding or getting what I mean by it, or you think it's a different meaning or whatnot. So, yeah, I think when I do go to America, it's going to be really interesting seeing people's, like, reactions to what I say, because, like, the different slang and stuff. I'll adapt it a little bit, but it might be a little bit fun to see the reactions and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see.
In Ireland and probably throughout most of Europe, we're really familiar with colloquialisms that American people have. What up, dog? Get down with your bad self. Bless your heart. But most
Get down with your bad self.
I'm not referring to the extremely educated section who watch this channel on a regular basis, have no idea about European or Irish slang terms. They
Right, of course.
know what up the duff means.
Yeah, I kind of know that, but I don't know a lot of Irish slang.
Never heard of a Yoki Mabob.
Huh? Oh, what? Yo, I'm literally like just across a very, very small river. A little bit bigger than the river, but listen, I'm right next island. What the hell is it? What is that? What is that? How do I go so far back?
Get down with your bad self. Educated section who watch this channel on a regular basis have no idea about European or Irish slang terms. They won't know what up the duff means. Never heard of a Yoki Mabob.
Yoki
Are very
Mabob.
confused when you say, oh, that's gas.
You.
And that's because they just haven't been exposed to it. It's not usually on their TV unless they're watching something specifically about Ireland or Irish. Our terms are not in the regular American's vernacular, so do change a couple of things that you're going to say. For example, if I'm asking for a sandwich without tomatoes, I know that you guys say tomatoes, so I'll just say tomato.
Tomato, tomato.
And finally, the number one thing not to do in America is don't invade people's personal bubble. This one makes me feel like I might be a little bit American in sentiment. So not so much in Ireland, maybe to a degree, but more so in other parts of Europe, people are predisposed to going into each other's spaces.
Really?
Kissy cheeks. They'll brush past you in the
France.
shops. They'll come right up. There's a lot of face touching. People can be tactile, but not so in...
Yo, listen, in the UK, right? If somebody is touching my face, especially a stranger, bro, that's not happening here, man.
America, where the PDA is kind of frowned upon.
Get a room.
Americans,
Oh yeah, that's pretty much everywhere.
they have a little bubble of space around themselves, which they're like, don't come into this
Yeah.
unless I know you.
That makes
This is
sense.
my zone of comfort.
We're kind of the same over here.
Something to do with the gigantism of the country again. People are not so familiar with other people, and they don't like them to come into their zone.
Right,
of
true.
personal
I
space.
hate
Don't
people coming
touch
near me.
people you don't know in America, because they might shoot you. No, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I think this might be a factor in like when those Black Friday crazy sales went on. You guys are so not used to touching each other and bustling and stuff that it just set off everybody's triggeriness. That's just a theory. But that's it for today's list. Do let me know below in comments anything you think I missed. I can actually...
Yo, coolest, I can't lie. I know a bunch of Americans are watching this. Let's say I was coming to America this year, right? Let me know the things that I should not do whilst I'm there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. I'm live every single day on Twitch.tv/L3WG if you guys want to check me out over there. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.